Hey, thanks for hitting that play button. Why don't you join me on my next live broadcast by downloading the Periscope app on your phone and following me at Colin Hiles? Are there really scientifically supported techniques where you can change your life in 59 seconds? Well, that was the question that this individual, so you can see here, okay, Richard Wiseman, was interested in finding out. And he wrote a book called 59 Seconds. And in the book, it's packed, you can see it's quite thick, it's packed with scientific based, research-based ideas around how to change our lives quickly and easily, and how to up our chances of achieving the things that we want to achieve. Welcome, Lottie, good to see you. So what he's done is he's taken all of the research papers and everything that he's found, and he's put it in the book, and the book, as I say, is called 59 Seconds. So the next 4 scopes, including tonight, good to see you, I'm sharing what I think are some of the more fascinating ones, and I'm going to leave my favourite to the last one. Last night we looked at visualize doing. Can you read it in 59 seconds? No, Trevor, no. Well, unless you were a speed reader, it might be possible, but no, it takes a little bit longer than 59 seconds to read it, and it's going to take me longer than 59 seconds to explain how to bloody do it, right? But nevertheless, it's an interesting title is given the book. I think it's more to do with marketing than it is to do with the truth of being able to change yourself in 59 seconds. Nevertheless, there's some blooming good stuff in here. So, if you are ready to hear mind hack number 2, all right, and mind hack number 2, just put a yes or an A for absolutely in the chat, all right? A yes or an A in the chat. Get enough yeses, get enough A's. We are going to jump in. So we've got a yes. Give me a chance to just drink a little bit of my tea. Libby Chicket, Libby Chiswick. And we've got more A's and yeses. Fantastic. A. Fantastic. Right, okay. Well, this one I found fascinating. And I found it fascinating because if any of you have been following me for a while, you know that I set a goal to get down to 12% body fat. So I was looking for hacks, mind hacks, that are going to give me the best possible chance. But I had not come across what I'm about to share with you. So if it's a goal for you to lose a few pounds, get yourself in shape, you're going to love this little mind hack. I was intrigued with it. I've got to be honest, I haven't tested it. I mean, weight and shape wise, I'm okay now. I haven't tested it, and I don't know anyone that's tested it. So maybe one of you can test it and come back and tell us what you think. So it's hang a mirror in your kitchen, right? Hang a mirror in your kitchen. That's how he describes it in the book. Hang a mirror in your kitchen. And that's the big idea, right? And by hanging the mirror in the kitchen, you can trick yourself into eating more healthily. So let me explain. This is all about the power of being self-conscious. There's something about self-conscious that can shift our behaviors. So just to give you an idea, one experiment that was done, and I forget the name of, I think it was up in Newcastle in the UK. They basically put a big poster of a person's eyes next to a rack of bicycles. Right? That's all they did. It was a big poster of someone's eyes just looking at this individual, or the individuals getting their bikes. And based on that, they found that the rate of theft of those bikes went down by a remarkable 65%. So just the mere fact that people felt like they were being watched and they were a bit more self-conscious, it caused them not to steal the bikes. I mean, that's an incredible, just to buy a poster, right? Now, that's great, right? But how can that help us lose weight? Well, Wiseman cites several studies by the psychologist Brad Bushman from the Iowa State University. And he did loads of experiments around this whole concept of creating more self-conscious. Now, one of the things that he did, I just put down here, which I thought was fascinating, sending a photo of everything you eat to a buddy has the same effect. Absolutely, yes. And when you're going to see how this is going to play out in what I'm talking here. So here's what he did. In one study, in a supermarket of over 1,000 people, shoppers, they were presented with the option of either eating a low-fat margarine or a high-fat margarine, right? Low-fat or high-fat margarine. They were given that option. But half the time, a mirror was strategically placed just in front of where they were making their choice. Okay, and half the time, obviously, it wasn't. So as they were making their choice, they could see a reflection of themselves. They could see a reflection of, their body. Okay, and but the presence of the mirror. So when the mirror was there, okay, it resulted in a remarkable 32% reduction in trying the full VAT version. All right, which once again is incredible. The mere fact of a mirror being there, it had an effect of changing their behavior and helping their impulse control. Because obviously high fat tastes nicer than low fat, more often than not. And that's not true with everything. So it's not a taste thing. It wasn't a taste thing. They were able to override that and impulse control and make a better, a more healthier decision. So just looking at ourselves before we're about to eat can make a big difference. So it got me, thinking, where could we put it? Well, obviously, if all your goodies are in the fridge, you could put a mirror in the fridge. Wouldn't that be fun, right? Open it. Oh, there I am. Make a little different decision. If you have a goodies cupboard, maybe it's a cupboard, Libby Chiswick. Maybe it's a cupboard that has all your goodies in. You could put a mirror in there, and then as you go to open it, just by seeing the mirror, it might just create or give you more chance of having more self-control. That's to all of us. So I thought it was a really, really neat idea, because sometimes, motivation starts to wane. So we've sometimes got to have other ways of dealing with that. And I thought it was a great way of overcoming willpower if it's not there and making better choices if it is. Hey, before you go, I'd like to offer you something very special. 4 advanced mind power training videos, yours absolutely free. In video number 1, we look at how to overcome subconscious sabotage syndrome. In video number 2, how to get into the optimum state to achieve your goals. In video number 3, how to activate the law of attraction with mind power. And video number 4, how to stop negative thinking and program your subconscious mind for success. Now, these 4 videos are designed to do one thing, and that's to help you achieve your goals, your aims, quicker, faster, and easier. And you can get them right now by going to www.advancedmindpowertraining.com or clicking on the link below this video.